people of the internet. So a while back, I had actually gone to Mangalore for a wedding, and then I stayed there for a couple of days, and it was fun. The wedding was actually of a relatives. They live in Karnataka, so we had to go till there, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And here's the here's the footage, and there's a bird there somewhere. Okay, never mind. Let's go see the wedding. So the marriage was not really in Mangalore. It was in a place called Madantyar. We have a lot of relatives in Madantyar, and that's where the wedding was. Madantyar is in Karnataka. So we got up early in the morning and went for the wedding. And my uncle was driving. My grandmom was with us. Me and my mom. And this was my outfit. I know you can't see it, but wearing a sari in a car is really, really hard. Okay, so we went. We traveled for like 1.5 hours in the morning, and then we reached Madantyar finally. And there was so much happening already. We felt like we reached late, but we had reached by like 9:30ish. And after spending some time in the bride's house, that is our relative's house, we went to the auditorium, and you can see it's a pretty auditorium, and yeah. Right. As you can see, the auditorium was pretty empty because COVID, and it was a very spacious auditorium, so we could social distance if we wanted to. And also, hey, this is my sister right here looking so pretty and dashing, and because she was related to this wedding in both ways, from her husband's side and from her side, and this is just
കല്യാൺ സിൽക്സ് അല്ല ജയലക്ഷ്മി മധുര സ്വപ്നങ്ങളെ ജയലക്ഷ്മി.
In case you guys are wondering, this was the groom's entry. So the bride's father, who is like my uncle, distant uncle, but still, went all out with all dhoom dham dhamaka that he could get because, well, he was waiting for his daughter to get married and he wanted to celebrate it. So yeah, this is how it went. And this is the groom's party coming in, and this also has my jijaji, that is my sister Manju, who you saw earlier. Her husband, because like I said, we're related to this wedding from both sides. So yeah, that. Now this is where the bride enters actually. Now I'm not going to explain all the technicalities of a Mallu wedding over here, because this is not pure Mallu wedding, okay? Mallu weddings are not exactly like this, but very similar. Basically, the bride goes around and round and round 3 times, and then she prays in front of the whole people, and then sits down, and then the bride's brother will come and take the groom from the audience that's watching the wedding, because it's like a show, and then the groom goes to the stage and joins the bride. So that's what basically happens, and then they get married. They tie tali and they get married. That and all I didn't take because I couldn't find footage because the photographers were covering the whole thing. So that, yeah, so this is beautiful song. Yes. And now, in case everyone's wondering how we felt after the wedding, these kids, they sum it up. We just wanted to lie down and sleep. So we went back home. Yeah. Now this is us back in our Mangalore house. This is where my mom's elder sister stays with her husband. Her daughter was also there, which is Manju. Manju got married. Now she lives with her husband and their family. But today, that particular day after the wedding, we were all there, and as you can see, my uncle can feed crows from his bare hands because the crows love him. That's exactly why I love this house, because you might have seen random cats roaming around. We also have lovebirds, we have fish, we have a lot of animals in that house, and I really like going there because it's a lot of fun. Obviously, when we go to Mangalore, I obviously have to order tiramisu, so I did that. And let me just tell you, tiramisu has become a scam from Papa's because if you order it online, it is so tiny. But I still ate it, and I was still happy because at the end of the day, it's tiramisu. Also, cat. Just that. Just look at how adorable this little kitten is. And the fun fact is, this is actually a stray male cat, and male cats don't usually cuddle this much. As far as I know, especially if they're strays. But this one is such a cutie pie. He has so much affection, and I was just really happy. Now, this is a view from the top of the house, and this is one of the other reasons I love going to our Mangalore house because it's so pretty, it's so windy, and it's so nice. So, the day after the wedding, we were all just low key chilling because we did not want to go anywhere, and yeah. And the next day, me and my mom, we went shopping because obviously we had to do that. We went to Hampan Katta. Hampan Katta is like the commercial street of Mangalore, and that is honestly my favorite street. Even compared to commercial street, I like Hampan Katta better because I feel like there are. It's just close to my heart. Okay, that's the whole point. And we went there, and we wanted to get a couple of things. Now, Hampan Katta, even though comparatively smaller than the other big streets like Commercial Street, Chickpet, and everything, has a lot of character, has a lot of good shops. I went to this shoe store, this is right next to Lakshmi Matching Center. You come to Mangalore and you want affordable, pretty looking shoes and chappal and all that, you have to come to this particular shop. It's super nice. But I ended up not buying any of the shoes because I honestly don't know why, but I did not. And we just walked in Hamburgata for a while, got a couple of really tiny things, daily wear stuff and all that. And then after that, we set out to city center, which is actually very close to Hamburgata. One great thing about Mangalore, you don't need Ola or Uber or Auto because it's still meter charge in Bangalore. So that's great. We went to city center, and the main reason why we went here is to visit Kushal's. I think that's how you pronounce it. We wanted to go there because I wanted to get silver nose pins, the pure nose pin types. But unfortunately, it was not there. Everywhere you get the pressable nose pins. So I have a small hole on my nose, obviously, because I have a piercing. And I obviously couldn't get that. So after going to Kushal's and being disappointed, we went and got a lemonade from city center. And after that, we went west side and I got two tops. This was one of the tops. The reason why I really like these tops is because it's of a very nice silk material. It makes you look really thin, and on top, basically, it fits your body in the right places, and that's absolutely why I liked it. And yeah, I got both of them. I was confused which one to get, but in the end, I got both of them. So yeah, that's a win-win situation. And we went back home, and the next day, early in the morning, which is a Sunday, I came back to Kerala from Mangalore. We drove early in the morning. Not me, my uncle drove. Yeah. I just realized that I had not filmed like an outro for this video from Mangalore, and so yeah, this is the outro of this video. It was a lot of fun. I'm really happy that I got to hang out with the fam, and I'm really happy that I got to go to an actual wedding, which I've not done, like a family wedding, which had not happened for the longest time now. So I'm really really happy. And that bird that I was talking about in the intro is crying. No, it's okay. Yeah, so that was the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please do exactly what the bird's telling you to do, that is subscribe, like. Okay, I'm not gonna wait for the bird, just share. Oh yes, the bird. Okay, subscribe, like, and share. Okay, bye.